guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm in the studio and I'm ready to start this jacket. I am currently making a jacket from the Golden Rule system. It is pattern 1, jacket 1. You can look at my past videos if you want to see what jacket I'm doing. There's a video about the mock-up. There's videos about the process to make the Golden Rule. There's definitely a lot of information out there. This particular video is a sew along, so I'm actually going to do this sew along in 2 parts. In the last video, I went through all the pieces you would need to make this jacket. Please remember that I am doing a variation of this jacket. I actually did some modifications to it. I am not doing the regular sleeve to the jacket. I'm actually doing a sleeve from a McCall's pattern, and I'll put it up here so you guys who want to make this particular jacket with me can sew along. If not, definitely use the pattern piece of the jacket that is in the Golden Rule system for this particular pattern, and you can find that on the last video. So what I did before I started the video is I went ahead and interfaced. You can't see it well, but I interfaced all of my pieces together. That's why you can't see it, because it's interfacing. So I interfaced all my pieces that needed interfacing together. So that is done and out of the way. Currently, I am stay stitching some of the seams for the garment. If you remember what stay stitching is, it's usually either 1/8 to 1/4 away from your seam allowance, and it actually allows you to move the garment without stretching it, without making it lose its shape. So I am going through that. I'm gonna take you through it, guys. I don't know how to show people how to sew along with me, but I do enjoy showing you the process of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do some stay stitching. So stay stitching, as I said, you want to do it between 1/8 and 1/4 of your seam allowance. So I currently have it here. I'm actually going to start in the middle of my garment. I am currently on the back piece of the jacket. The reason why I'm starting in the middle, because I want to do it directional. So I'm going to sew in one direction, turn it around, and sew in the other. So and definitely back stitch. One of the things I've learned early in sewing is I want to go ahead and cut off all of my extra threads as I go along, because once you get to the end of your garment and you're trying to make everything neat and it's time to cut off all the threads, you're not going to find all of them because they're going to be all over the place. So I like to go ahead and just get that part of it done and over with in the beginning. Okay, so then I turn my back piece around and I'm going in the other direction. Now, like I tell anybody, I am not an expert on sewing. I've not been sewing forever. I've been sewing for some years now, but I love sewing and I've taken the time to learn all I can about sewing. So my stuff is never perfect, but it gets the job done. So as you can see, I have stitching around my neckline, and that's how you stay stitch. So go ahead and stay stitch the front neck piece, and we'll be ready to start putting the jacket together. So now that my stay stitching is done, I like to go ahead and get any part of my garment that has darts, and I want to go ahead and get those out of the way. So darts help shape your garment. This particular jacket has darts on the front and the back. So I'm going to go ahead and put my darts together right side spacing. And what I like to do is to make sure that my darts are even. So I take a pin and I place it through the dart to make sure that when I sew, I am sewing my dart evenly. So, all right. So I'm gonna do that, probably about 2 pins in there. Now this is the thing, everybody does theirs differently, and if you know a quicker way or easier way for you to do it, please share, because one of the things that's helped me over the years is talking to other people and getting sewing tips from them, and then I find out what works for me, and that's what I use. All right, so that's my dart. So what I'm going to do, of course I put these in backwards, but move that out of the way. Now when you start your dart, you can back stitch at the start of it, but when you get to the end, you need to tie. So you want to veer right off at your dot. So instead of back stitching at your dot, you're going to take it and you tie your thread at the end. Okay. Okay, and it's almost the same on that side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through and do the other darts in my jacket. So if you look, you have 2 darts on your front piece, and then you have 2 darts on your back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those, and once I get done with it, I'm gonna take it to my machine and I'm going to press it.